Hi, I'm Cyaneink, and today I found a pen review for Artist. And the reason I wanted to review this fountain pen is because there's very similar pen currently in the Kickstarter, and this pen is from penmaker I found on Instagram, Woodshed pen company, and these pens are made by Mike Allen. And I have had this pen for a long time, and it's one of my absolute favorites. But first, let's get to the Kickstarter. Here at the Kickstarter, you can see the pen that is on the Kickstarter. Currently, it is the sparkly one, and I really noticed it's only 5 days to go. My review is terribly late. I'm sorry, but this Kickstarter is one of that I want to give some attention because I think these pens are really great. And you can see the colors here. Probably no need to guess what color I get. I will get the green one. Sure. And to get the pen you need to pledge $125. So it's not that much. You can choose the color of the pen there, and it also includes the pen sleeve from Rickshaw Packs and also 30 ml bottle of door-tested blue ink. Checking this Kickstarter out. And the reason Mike is doing the Kickstarter is because he's getting the new CNC lathe, and it's really pretty machinery. If you don't know me, I'm mechanical engineer, so I would be able to. I'm not going into this, but it's beautiful machinery. So yeah, and new pens will be made with that. And you can see here the back that pen sleeve that is coming with the pen. And there's also all the information. So if you're interested in these pens, but you're not so fan of the sparkly ones, there's the white, which is more subdued. It still has sparkles. And then there's also this onyx version, which is really pretty. But I personally find that the green one is really beautiful. But the current pen here is not from Kickstarter, but it's really similar in the. I think it's same in the form factor, so I think this is pretty close thing for it. And I have a little story to go with the pen. I was actually first looking for a different pen, and asked Mike, contacted him on the Instagram and asked more pictures, and he was very it was very helpful and very honest. He said that the color that I was looking Instagram like bright neon green wasn't actually that bright, it's more pastel, and he said that it's probably not the color I was looking for, which was right. And then I was really sad because I really wanted to get new pen, and couple of I think it was like a week later he came with me to this pen and showed me like, hey, I made this, so this might be interesting, you might be interested in this. And I was like, oh, that's perfect, I want that. And then I bought the pen and got it. So yeah, that's how it goes. And form factor for this one is really simple. There's like, it's really minimalistic, I would say. And it's like, I find it's really good because usually these have really flashy materials, so having something that is formed really simply just make all the justice to the material itself. And there's nothing on the top, no clip, it's just straight on the barrel, and same goes here on the other end. Threads. These threads are lovely. They are just. I love them. They are like smooth, and I could like go days just like rotating this cap on and off. It's cartridge converter, and I think you could eyedrop it, but I'm not sure about the material. Yeah, but I use converter here, Schmidt converter, and of course mine came with the extra fine nib. And the nib Mike uses is the Jowo nibs, which are really reliable, and I have here really great extra fine nib. It's one of my favorite nibs. And actually the same nib is shared between two pens, because the other pen has really horrible nib, and this is the one I sometimes switch to that. But it has been happening that this pen has been inked more, because it's just my favorite. And if you want to see the bright example, also it goes really well with my sketchbook. And sorry if my webcam is I'm filming this on my new webcam and it seems to be that it's not so... it has still those autofocus issues. Hope it's not too nauseous. And this has extra fine nib. I don't know, I probably... There isn't that like model name or anything. But yeah, nib is really well, like all the Jowo nibs. And one thing I really like to point out is the section here. It's really great for hand. I think it's like it's perfectly shaped for me as well. For me, I feel that it's really goes really with the natural inclination of my fingers, and it's really good. Even if it has this slightly taper and then trumpet shape, but because it's a bit longer, threads are never on these, so they are farther away, and it's really great for hand and great for holding as well. And I sometimes my thumbs tends to wander a bit, and even sometimes go here. But even if I let it wander here, it's good, and you can also change the grip a little bit here. I like it. It's a bit longer than in the regular pens usually. And the nib itself, I like its size 6 because some custom pens they have this teeny tiny nibs, and this has huge larger nib, and I think that's good proportion for this pen. Only sad thing to that here is that the cap is unpostable. Because I like to post my pens, I'm feared that I will lose the cap. But other than that, it's just perfect. And it's clipless, but I never use clips anyway. They are more like roll stop for me. And I think this is great for artists. And first thing is that it's made by pen maker, so it's not mass produced, and you can get some, like, I would call this pen as a piece of art because the material it's just awesome. It has all the depth in the material. It's so pretty. You get something that is, and you get also like support other artists in their craft and craftsmanship, and it's beautiful thing. And for me personally, I have been drifting more towards these small pen maker pens. They are often really pretty, and this is stunning pen. And this is one of those pens, if I pull this out of my pen sleeve in the work, this gets the attention. It's like, of course it gets attention, it's like, the material is like screaming bright green. So of course it gets all the attention, it's just so pretty. And I think especially for the artists, because it has Jowo nib, if you have like a favorite Jowo nib, like custom print Jowo nib, you can put it here on the custom pen, which I think would be really appropriate. But also the basic Jowo nib and the size 6 is really great nib to use, so I think that's also good. And also you can easily swap the nib out. This is a screwable nib unit, so you can just screw this out. Of course I can't do it now, it's full of ink, but you can just screw this out and change the nib, so it's good for that as well. And also actually one I find what's also great for artists is that it's converter cartridge pen, because it's not everybody want to do stuff with the bottlet ink. It can be messy, so having something in the cartridge would probably be really easy to use. And if you use converter, you can use bottlet ink, but it's great pen. It's really great. Of course, it may be not that much towards artists as my normal pens. Like the pen doesn't have like piston filler or huge ink capacity, but I bet you can't empty this converter in one sitting. It's pretty huge. Schmidt converters, they have quite big capacity. Only cons I would say is missing the roll stop, because this will be rolling around really easily. But yeah, if you want a pen, go to the Kickstarter and back the sparkly ones. There are so many colors, and I think it's not that expensive. It's $135, and that includes the pen sleeve and bottle of ink. So I think it's like it isn't that expensive, and you are supporting individual pen maker. And yeah, so yeah. And also, like to mention on the end, I'll also link it down below. the Fig Button pens had chance to get the Kickstarter version of the pen, and he made a review of that, so I will link that review as well. I watched it this morning, and yeah, you can see there how the pen actually looks, and it's really similar to this one. It's only the different finish, but you can see finish more up close. It's really nice, like translucent one. So thanks everybody for watching, and hope I see you in my other Fountain pen videos as well. Bye!